In today's video, we're checking out the best war movies on Amazon Prime. With over 9,700 films, Prime Video has everything from war classics to modern blockbusters and hidden gems. The app's search can be a pain, so we've narrowed it down to the top picks that showcase the raw intensity of battle. Before we get started, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. T-34. T-34 is a 2019 Russian war film directed by Alexei Sidorov. Set during World War II, it tells the story of Nikolai Ivushkin, a young Soviet tank commander captured by the Germans after a brutal battle. Forced into a propaganda stunt, he's made to pilot a T-34 tank in a staged fight. But instead of playing along, Ivushkin seizes the chance to plan a daring escape with his crew. The movie is packed with intense tank battles, gripping slow-motion shots, and the raw tension of being trapped inside a tank. It's gritty, patriotic, and visually stunning, with action scenes that'll keep you on edge. The Covenant.
You've become very popular with the Taliban.
I miss you. Love you, Daddy. Love you, Daddy.
Guy Ritchie's The Covenant is a gripping and emotional war drama that hits hard. This isn't your typical Guy Ritchie action flick. It's a raw, unflinching look at the Afghanistan war. The story follows U.S. Army Master Sergeant John Kinley, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and Afghan interpreter Ahmed, played by Dar Salim. Their unlikely partnership turns into a life-saving bond when Ahmed risks everything to save Kinley after an ambush. Jake Gyllenhaal and Dar Salim deliver standout performances with moments of silence that say more than words.
John, you have tallies approaching.
The action feels authentic, but the heart of the story lies in its focus on Afghan interpreters who put their lives on the line to assist U.S. forces. By weaving in Afghan language and culture, the film gains a layer of authenticity and respect. With a haunting historical context and real photos during the credits, The Covenant isn't just a film, it's an eye-opener. The Imitation Game.
I'm just a mathematician.
Sometimes it is the people who no one imagines anything of, who do the things that no one.
The Imitation Game is a 2014 biographical war drama directed by Morten Tyldum. Set during World War II, the film centers on the intense mission to crack the Nazi Enigma code. It's not all battlefield action. This movie dives into the fascinating world of minds at war, led by Alan Turing, a brilliant but socially awkward mathematician played masterfully by Benedict Cumberbatch. You'll be on the edge of your seat as Turing and his team race against time to save lives, all while grappling with their own secrets and struggles.
This is a Soviet spy.
You've got more secrets than the best of them.
What if I don't fancy her in that way?
Can't tell anyone, Owen. It's illegal.
Keira Knightley adds heart as Joan Clark, Turing's sharp and supportive ally. The Imitation Game received critical acclaim, particularly for Cumberbatch's performance, and won several awards, including an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay. The Wall.
2, 3, 4, 5.
The rifle is an extension of me,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and I strike you down.
I don't know where you are now.
The Wall is a tense war thriller that throws you right into the heart of a desert standoff. Set during the Iraq War, it follows two American soldiers pinned down by a sniper with nothing but a crumbling wall for cover. No backup, low on resources. It's a fight for survival where every move could be their last. What makes this film unforgettable is the psychological edge. It's not just about dodging bullets.
Scope is an extension of my eye.
You're fading. You're fading. How fantastic.
The sniper is more than a threat. He's a voice in their heads, playing mind games that ramp up the tension. Aaron Taylor Johnson and John Cena deliver raw, gripping performances, making you feel every second of the struggle. The Wall isn't just about war, it's about the mental toll and how far people will go to survive. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is a Guy Ritchie film starring Henry Cavill, Alan Ritchson, Alex Pettyfer, and Eiza Gonzalez. Set during World War II, it follows a top-secret British unit formed by Winston Churchill. This group of misfits, known as the Special Operations Executive, takes on the Nazis with bold, unconventional tactics. Henry Cavill leads as Gus March Phillips, a character rumored to have inspired James Bond.
You and your operation are reckless. Abort this mission now.
The cast, including Alan Ritchson, Henry Golding, and Eiza Gonzalez, delivers solid performances. The film is gritty, stylish, and playful, with a Tarantino-like energy that keeps you guessing. With explosive action and a fresh take on the war genre, it's anything but ordinary. Hyena Road.
Hear what you've done? And you intervene in something you know nothing about. You think you can change everything with just one bullet?
Hyena Road is a gripping war film that offers a rare and realistic look at Canada's military role in Afghanistan. Starring Paul Gross and Rossif Sutherland, the story unfolds in Kandahar province, where Canadian troops are building Hyena Road deep into Taliban-controlled territory. Warrant Officer Ryan Sanders, a sniper team leader, faces heavy fire while on sentry duty. When their evacuation vehicles fail to reach them, Sanders and his team are forced to move on foot, eventually finding refuge in a Pashtun village. A tribal elder risks everything to help them escape the Taliban.
It's a whole bunch of different wars.
We're not playing games. You fight your war, Captain. And I'll fight mine.
At the same time, Captain Pete Mitchell, an intelligence officer, hunts for a legendary Afghan freedom fighter known as the Ghost, hoping to secure a powerful ally. This movie stands out with its distinctly Canadian perspective, delivering raw combat scenes, realistic dialogue, and a powerful portrayal of the tension between duty and personal morality in the chaos of war. It avoids Hollywood cliches, choosing authenticity and nuanced storytelling instead. The Tomorrow War.
Well, it's nice knowing you.
The Tomorrow War isn't your typical war movie. It's a sci-fi action flick that's all about pure entertainment. While it might not be the deepest story out there, it delivers with thrilling action, a solid cast, exciting set pieces, and some terrifying aliens. The movie blends sci-fi with a touch of war film vibes, complete with intense combat, high-stakes missions, and a drafted soldier storyline. Chris Pratt leads the charge with a standout performance. The story follows humanity on the brink of extinction, facing a deadly alien threat.
In the future will be wiped from the face of the earth unless you help us.
In a last-ditch effort to save the future, scientists create time travel technology to bring soldiers from the present into the fight. Among them is Dan Forrester, a former soldier thrust into a dangerous new battlefield. Along the way, he uncovers a chilling secret about the enemy and must act quickly to change the fate of humanity. A Private War.
Being alive.
I see it, so you don't have to.
If you lose your conviction.
A Private War is a powerful biopic about the fearless war correspondent Marie Colvin, famous for her eye patch and relentless reporting from some of the world's most dangerous conflict zones. Colvin's story is both inspiring and deeply moving. Rosamund Pike delivers an incredible performance as Colvin, capturing the risks she took to expose injustice in places like Syria, Sri Lanka, and Libya.
If you use the sat phone, those drones will know where we are.
We don't have time!
No one in their right mind would do what you do.
Directed by Matthew Heineman, the film doesn't just highlight her courage, it also reveals the personal cost of her work. From PTSD to moments of raw vulnerability, it shows the sacrifices she made to bring the truth to light. The Auschwitz Report.
125 ludzi zachodzimy. 2 ja za minutę.
Peter Bebjak's 2021. The Auschwitz Report tells the true story of Alfred Wetzler and Rudolf Vrba, two Slovakian Jews who escaped Auschwitz in 1944 to expose its horrors to the world. Risking everything, they delivered what became known as the Vrba-Wetzler Report, only to face skepticism and disbelief. The film plunges you into the grim reality of the Holocaust, focusing on the bond between the prisoners and their desperate mission. Bebjak's use of stark, monochromatic visuals underscores the bleakness of their journey and the brutality they endured.
To je 3012 denne.
The story builds toward a haunting final scene where a Red Cross official questions their testimony, driving home the frustration and urgency of their efforts. Powered by intense performances, the Auschwitz Report is a sobering reminder of humanity's darkest chapters and the ongoing responsibility to confront evil wherever it surfaces. Act of Valor. Act of Valor follows an elite team of Navy SEALs, the Bandito Platoon, on a high-stakes mission to rescue a kidnapped CIA agent. But what starts as a rescue operation uncovers a massive terrorist plot targeting the US, led by a Chechen terrorist, Abu Shabal, and a drug smuggler, Mikhail Christo Trojkovic. The SEALs embark on a global hunt, racing against time to stop a coordinated attack that could devastate American lives.
It's what guides you home. Trust me. You're always trying to get home.
Their journey takes them from Chechnya to the Philippines, Ukraine to Somalia, and finally to the US-Mexico border. The movie stands out for its authenticity, with real active-duty Navy SEALs delivering raw intensity and a genuine edge to the action and suspense. No Man's Land.
He needs help.
Is about to become a major incident.
Oh, no! We move him. Mine. Boom.
No Man's Land is a 2001 war film directed by Danis Tanovic, set during the Bosnian War. The story follows two soldiers, Siki, a Bosniak, and Nino, a Bosnian Serb, who end up stuck in no man's land, caught between enemy lines. They're joined by a third soldier, Sarah, who's trapped on a landmine. A French UN sergeant, Marchand, steps in to help, even though he's under orders to stay neutral.
Can you tell us what's going on?
Just 1 moment, please. Just 1 minute.
And the peacekeepers.
I'll come back in 2 minutes.
What started as a minor problem.
Bonjour. Hello.
As the situation drags on, media attention puts pressure on the UN to act. But No Man's Land isn't just another war movie. It's a sharp, darkly comedic take on the absurdity of war. It shows just how pointless and destructive conflict can be. The film won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film in 2002 and earned praise for its gripping story and biting humor.